Hi, I'm Mario Guerra, the two-time former mayor of the great city of Downey, and I'm here with my co-host, Zurich Lewis, Board of Trustees, Cerritos College. So, Zurich, thank you for being here today. We've taken a couple shows today. We wanted to do this as a short one because you did something last night at Cerritos College at your board meeting that kind of surprised a lot of people in a good way, and I thought it was pretty forward thinking. So let me set it up real fast. We've talked about it. If you've seen any of our shows, Zurich and I are center right center, okay? I am literally a refugee. Zurich comes from a refugee family. So, we have a background of being open to immigrants, but legal immigrants. And we're not for deporting 11 million people on there. We want to deport the 500,000 that are illegal, violent criminals on there. But you did something last night. You want to tell folks a little bit about what you did?
Yeah. So, last night, one of the things that I had been thinking about over the last few weeks, ever since President Trump took office, was, what can I do? What can we do as a community college, which is obviously not immigration enforcement or anything to obstruct it either. But how can we help students? Because we always have to think about students first, right? And that's everybody, especially at a community college where we accept everyone. There's no, litmus test or limited amount of seats for someone to get into our classes. So, for those students that have either been deported or already are thinking about leaving because of deportation circumstances. What we now have at Cerritos College, based on the resolution that was passed with unanimous consent last night, is that any...
Wait. Let me stop on there, okay?
Yes.
Unanimous consent, that goes a long ways on there, from your colleagues.
Yeah, no, it was very humbling, and I was really happy to see that, everyone was on board with allowing for students who have to leave due to deportation circumstances or already have been deported, that we will make an accommodation for them to have any of their classes that would be in their degree or courses that they've already taken be done online, regardless of whether it's online now or not, and that they would keep their in-state tuition. Because it's not about, we don't make money from the tuition if that's already if that's an issue. It's about continuing the educational success of that person, especially if we want them to come back legally into our country. So no family should ever have to choose between their education and their residency in the United States, regardless of their circumstances. So, that's something that I brought up to my board members, my fellow colleagues, and that is hopefully going to be replicated in a very narrowly tailored fashion as well. Because we want to make sure, and this is going to be developed over the next year anyway, as to preventing abuse of the exceptions, while making sure that we have the students that do really need those accommodations have that available to them, so that we support those who came here either as children or recently and wanted to start a new life, and any true claims of economic asylum, which is another discussion, of course. But if you just truly wanted to be here for a better life, you came to Cerritos. We want to continue to keep the promise that we gave to you, that we will continue and further your education. So
you guys do amazing things at Cerritos College. Folks, look them up on there. They continue to impress me. Dr. Fierro, your president too, but I know through your colleagues. But it's a great place. It's well run. They do a lot for our youth. And maybe this could be a model for other community colleges. So,
that's what we're trying to do, and that's what we've been doing at the statewide level, that both our past president, Marisa Perez, and our current superintendent, Dr. Fierro, have been the leaders of their respective advocacy groups at the Sacramento level. So, we are truly are, and I'm not just exaggerating, that we are really trailblazers, and a lot of other community colleges do look to us as to, how we've broken our own records for degrees and certificates awarded 8 times, 8 years in a row that we have grown the number of degrees and certificates, because it's about completion. It's not about the number of courses that you take.
Right. I'm very familiar with your Veterans Resource Center.
And-
They do
yes.
great things there. I'm so impressed. I've worked with them all the time on there, so God bless you on there. Well, thank you. We wanted to do a quick show, bring that up on there just to let you know about some of the different things that are happening and also the leadership, what leadership looks like from a young person like Mr. Lewis here. He obviously has been thinking about this, and it's something that your colleagues, were they kind of surprised? Because again, going back on there, we're right center. I'm not sure the rest of the board is center even on there, but were they surprised in a good way?
I think they never made explicit mention of
Yeah.
it, but, I definitely got, a lot of kudos. Hey, that's very out of the box thinking.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
great.
thank you.
That's great.
Because, I love each and every one of my colleagues. We don't obviously agree on every single issue, whether
Sure.
it's, outside or even inside the bounds of the college, but every single one of us gets along together, which, we often take for granted,
Yeah.
Especially in the last few years that we've, been in harmony,
Yeah.
quote unquote,
Yeah.
because that does not happen at very many
I remember
governing
when
board bodies.
you had trial and error about several years back
Yeah.
on the board. So
Yeah.
now I'm
Yep.
glad to hear that. So,
Yep.
anyways, so folks, on there, we wanted to bring this special episode, make it a quick one for you to hear what's happening at Cerritos College. Please look them up. They do some amazing things. They got a good foundation. They got a good board. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Talking Politics with Mayor Mario and Trustee Lewis.